Hey, what's going on, everybody? Pad Ragnarok here, and today I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing and something that you guys can take part of as well. I'm farming Zeus Dios. Zeus Dios, you may have heard me talk about him in a stream before, or even some people talking about him, and you may have noticed a lot of people saying they max skilled him or they're going to be working on farming him all day, and you may have wondered why. So Zeus Dios has a new ultimate coming out, and his card itself is really good, but you can even do this without Zeus Dios himself's awoken form. The cool thing that's coming out soon, as I take my turn here, is Awoken Liu Bei. So if you have Liu Bei, you are going to have a really good card on your hands in the future. And even if you don't have any good cards just yet, you could just use Zeus Dios to farm. So I kind of wanted to make this video geared towards people who may not have a button team, may be struggling with a button team, or even struggling on descends in general. This can kind of, in a way, break the game a little bit. Now, it's not perfect, of course. You do have to. It's not like you push a button and you win the game. It's not like that. Of course, the biggest skill here, though, is farming Zeus Dios. But I think the conditions are pretty perfect right now for it. There's a lot of people playing it. It's a 7x6 board, which automatically means you're going to get a ton more Skyfalls than you normally would. In addition to that, you can probably have somebody else carry you through this if you're unable to defeat Zeus Dios itself. Now, I wouldn't do this yourself. Of course, I just messed up on Hera because I'm talking, but I wouldn't just go out and try to find people who are experienced. If you're newer, definitely look for somebody you know that's okay with you getting carried if you are new to this. But I think this team could be really cool. So let me just walk through the basic idea of the team and then kind of why I'm doing this. So Awoken Liu Bei is a card that will be coming out soon, and he gives 2.5 attack when you get 6 connected wood orbs, and then you get up to 0.5 additional for each additional orb. So if you have 9 connected orbs, you get ×4, which is kind of like a row plus 3 on top of it, which I do a lot for Pandoras. So let me take my turn here, my Haku Akechi first, and then I will continue. And I'm using Yomi Dragon. That is essentially one of my quicker teams, just because I don't have Shiva Dragon, but that would be great for this as well. So you get ×4 for getting 9 connected orbs with Woken Liu Bei. Also, wood cards get attack ×2 and RCV on ×2 when you use a skill. So that means that you're going to get a ×5 attack as well as a lot of RCV when you use a skill. So now comes into play Zeus Dios himself. Zeus Dios changes the entire board to greens, which was kind of a useless skill until this card came out. I mean, you could use that for some super strong row monsters, but I think that Zeus Dios is totally farmable, and if you don't have Awoken Liu Bei or Liu Bei himself, you don't actually have to. As I join the game here, you don't actually have to have Liu Bei, because Zeus Dios, I'm looking at the Awoken form, does all attribute cards get 3.5 attack when your HP is less than 99%. Of course, that's not going to happen all the time, but you also have attack ×2 when you're clearing 6 connected wood orbs. So what you can do is skill up a couple of Zeus Dios yourself, farm. I'm farming 3 of them. You can farm as many as you like, but use him as a leader. He could effectively be a ×7 leader once he comes to NA. And that, if you're starting out, these are, and again, you probably don't want to do this if you are starting out, but it is definitely possible. And now is really the time to do it. But I think that Zeus Dios himself gives a lot of 2 orb enhances, 1 row, 2 skill boosts. He has a lot of really good benefits to him, and I think it will help out a lot of players. A lot of players, are using this to kind of break the game a little bit, like I said earlier, but I'm doing it because it's just kind of something else I want to do. But if you don't have a button team, and I did make a video about that in the past, I really don't have a super good button team, but I think that Awoken Liu Bei will be a really great button team for a lot of people. So if you are trying to get through things like Super Kings and you don't have Lilith, you don't have Awoken Ra, you don't have Red Odin, you don't have Super Evolved Tengu, which is the original button team, it's okay because this is the easiest way to get a button team. It doesn't really require too much, as I'm talking through most of this and still farming a couple of them. So I think that this could really help out a lot of players. All right, let's try to actually take her out here. Use the time that I have for Awoken Yomi. But yeah, so I did just want to talk about that today. I'm going to continue farming this, but I do want to continue this run to see if I do get a couple skill ups. I'm only on my first Zeus Dios, but the fact that it only takes 25 stamina to get one, and you get some pluses along the way. I got about 12 cupids last night, which is nice. That can help a lot of newer players. And I think this team is really, really good. I don't know how many times I can say that. So we're going to finish him off here, and then I think I have 3 or 4 in here, so hopefully I can skill him up. And it does take a while, so definitely make sure you have patience. I think the stones are worth it if you want to spend on this, because it could be better and help you achieve more if you are a newer player. Alright, so 3 million for Yomi Dragon, not bad. This dungeon itself, if we had the Lube team, which we're farming for, so that's a kind of little like meta idea there, it would probably take maybe a minute if you had it. It works just like another one. Works just like the Goman button team, only much, much stronger. So let's see if I can max skill a couple, or let's see if I can skill up a couple here. I have just a few to go here. Oh, I got 5 of them. And if you don't want to do this, you can also farm this Bull Dragon as well, or Parabjork, which I think is a little bit more of an annoying dungeon, but there's a couple possibilities. So I've got 5 pluses, so I can kind of work towards 297ing it as well. That could be kind of cool. See if we get 3. Go for 3. 1, 2, 2. I'll take it. So we just need 3 more skill ups for this one, then we'll move on to the next one. And I don't think I've used any stones for this so far. Now, of course, I am ranked 500, so I have 279 stamina to play with, but the idea is certainly there. So I'm going to continue farming this. Let me know what you guys think about these ideas. You know, they may be a little bit too advanced for some newer players, so maybe not super new players, but players struggling, maybe like rank 200. I think this could be a perfect solution to, you know, bring back your mojo and kind of get past that hump as you develop your skills. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. Follow @PadRagnarok on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you in the next video.